are rolling.
Yes, welcome to Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese coming at you today looking like a snack. Or actually more like a dad at the lake house kind of vibe. Sitting on the dock, looking out at the gulls flying around the water. I don't call them seagulls, I just call them the gulls. Because I'm cool. I'm a cool dad. Not a dad, but you can imagine it'd be cool if I was. Whatever. I just coming fresh off the Valet. Picked up a Sunday shift. Don't usually work Sunday, so I got a fresh, glistening Valet glow to me today. Maybe a little sweat up here on the brow. I don't know. But yeah, feeling good. I haven't eaten. Did I say I was looking like a snack? No, I need a snack. I'm hungry. There will be eating after this. Now, I am Joe Eats, but I will not eat during this podcast. I mean, I suppose I could. There shouldn't be rules against that. But
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, man.
yeah,
We can get some Taco Bell in here.
now that's very tempting, and that makes me very hungry. And yeah, you know what? Maybe we will eat from time to time. Who knows? There's no rules. We don't have rules here.
Not at Faust TV, baby.
Yeah,
No rules.
Yeah, we can eat when I do the podcast.
Woo!
Yeah. Thanks, Gary. Man, you're fired up, huh?
Yeah, I drank a lot of coffee today.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut back. I drink too much. Yesterday I had this cold brew that for sure kept me up. I woke up every hour. Like weird
You woke up every
dreams.
hour?
I think so. Yeah, I don't like that.
How long did you sleep?
I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. 'Cause then I had to get up for work. So it's all right. Had a good shift. You know what's weird though about Valet is we try to help the people load their cars with their luggage, and some people are like, no, we can't. Or they don't say no, we can't. You can't help, but they're like, there's a certain way that we do this, so you can't. We don't want you to help. Like, there's a certain way to put their bags into their car.
Yeah, like some people are more particular about things.
I mean, what am I going to... I'm not going to smash anything. Would you pack eggs? What is your bags filled with eggs and, like, ornaments for a Christmas tree? Everything's just going to smash if I stack on a bag. I mean, what is
usually that's what people are bringing to their hotels.
Yeah, apparently everything's...
eggs and Christmas decorations.
Everything's going to break, apparently, if I stack one bag on another. Whatever. But... everything's going good over there at the hotel. I might have a good surprise coming that involves the hotel.
Christmas bonus?
We'll keep the people posted. No, it's more
promotion,
like comedy related.
You gonna do a show at the hotel?
Possibly. We'll see.
That's pretty cool.
It's in the works. Yeah, because there's a cool room for it. And I'll keep everybody posted on that. It'd be great. The room is awesome. Just waiting to hear from somebody. But yeah, they want it to happen. So I think it will. We're just waiting for the official go ahead. So that's cool. I mentioned to you I went bowling.
Yeah,
Gary. I went bowling Friday night.
Friday night bowling. Did they do the neon lights?
They didn't. We went a little bit early.
Oh.
Now, when I say we, it's a very particular we that I went with. So, it was supposed to be a date. So, I met this woman on Hinge. And so, I go along with whatever makes the woman feel comfortable. So, she wants to bring 2 of her coworkers along.
What?
Yes.
That's weird already.
Yeah, no kidding.
What a fucking weirdo she is.
Well, again, I mean, women.
Did you bring anybody with you?
After she did that, I asked a friend to come, but he obviously didn't come. Well, what I asked her first was, I was like, are they two men, two women? What are we talking? And she's like, yeah, one guy, one girl. I was like, because I told her, I was like, if it was two men, there's no way I would have done that.
Yeah, well, that's just
then
weird
what am
in
I just
general.
doing? A competition here?
Yeah, you got it. You would have to probably challenge that guy to some sort of a street fight.
Yeah. So she doesn't tell me what they do. So they come.
Wait, what? She doesn't tell you what?
Well, no, what they did, because I figured like they were all like business professionals.
She didn't tell you what they did for a living?
Yeah, I didn't ask. Also, she's like, two of my coworkers. So I'm at the bowling alley waiting for them. They walk in, like they're all like wearing workout clothes. She's like a little older, and there's a guy with her who's a little younger, and then a girl who looks super young.
Was it like her family?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It's like all the generations were represented. She's like late 40s, so she's like Gen X. The dude was like mid 30s, millennial. I'm a millennial. And then there was a girl who was like early 20s. So we had Gen Z. So too bad we couldn't have a boomer there to join us.
Hey, I would have showed up, man. I would have come and hung out with
you live close
with your
by.
new girlfriend's family.
Yeah. But so anyways, they're teachers. So that's how it. That's why they were. I thought they were going to come dressed up and like. I thought I was going to see some polo shirts coming through the door, some nice slacks.
So how did it end up going? Was it a good time?
It was fine.
That doesn't seem like that's not really a setup for a good time.
It wasn't that fun.
No, it sounds.
Once I saw them, I'm like, all right. So
exit strategy
to make. Well, I immediately thought that in my head, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna beat their ass in bowling. I'm just gonna. This will be fun if I just dominate the shit out of them. I'll just be the big winner of the night. I'll win every game, obviously, because I'm sizing them up. I'm like, there's no way they have a chance. And of course, there's a ringer in the group. There's always a ringer.
Was it the guy?
I don't like ringers. No, it was the younger girl who's like 26. It's so ridiculous. I hate that. You know, everyone's, we're going bowling, we're having fun.
Was she hot?
And then she's throwing rocks like Donnie and the Big Lebowski.
Was she hot?
She was pretty cute, yeah.
Would I have been into her?
I'd probably. I mean, yeah, she was cute, blonde.
Oh, she was blonde. I'm into more like brunettes and tan little spinner types. But I'm single now, so.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah,
I guess I could do a blondie.
Yeah, there's no preference. If you're attracted and you get along with somebody, you know, it's like, I'm sorry, we can't go out, even though we're having a great conversation. You have blonde hair.
Look,
so
here's what I like. I like girls that are shorter, more slim, nice ass, brown hair or black hair, but preferably brown hair, tan, and a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's a good recipe there.
But just a little bit though, because if they're too crazy, then that becomes like it's like you're handling two things simultaneously. You're handling the person and their the person and their baggage. You know what I mean?
Right. You don't want too crazy. Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, she was cool. They were all nice.
How old was the guy that you were there to see?
She was 48. I'm 38. The guy was like 34 and the girl's 26. So it was all, whatever. It was like a family. So
that is so strange that she asked you to.
It's whatever.
Be okay with
that. It's obviously guys wouldn't do that, but women, it's like if you want to, like, I don't know that you're serious about dating, but why are you on a dating app?
Yeah,
I don't know.
But there's also the fact that because that's happened to me before, where a girl will say, "Hey, well, like, do you have a friend? I'll bring a friend." That's cool.
That works. Yeah, I've done that.
She's bringing her coworkers to So it's like a 3-on-1. Like they're all judging you
Yeah, they
while you're
all.
trying. Yeah. Was she hot at least?
Well, it's. I'm confident in myself enough. She did not look as good as her pictures. I'll say that.
They never do. They
No,
never do.
I mean, what am I doing? I'm a seagull. But no, oftentimes I've had it where they look better or they just look actually very rarely do they, in my experience, do they not look. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that'll happen from time to time.
Well,
But
yeah, I guess if you're going out with a 48-year-old woman, she doesn't know how to Photoshop her pictures. But
yeah,
when
maybe.
you're with girls in my generation and younger, they all there's a I don't
Yeah, they
know,
know how to
whatever, man. Maybe
doctor
I'm
those
just talking
photos.
shit.
No, but yeah, but anyways, but yeah, so then the girl just starts bowling the young one just down the middle every time. And then here comes the story. It's like everyone's like, oh, how did you get so good at bowling? And it's like, oh, actually, yeah, my aunt and uncle they live in a bowling alley. We go over there every Saturday and play for about 12 hours a day. And actually, I just came from there. I just came from practice. That's why I shoot every ball down the freaking middle. And she's lefty. I'm getting my ass kicked by a little girl lefty. It's really frustrating.
They live in a bowling
I don't know.
alley?
That's not. No, I'm just making up the story. It's like they have. Everyone knows always good. Like then the story comes later of like why they're so good. They didn't tell you ahead of time. This comes out afterward. But yeah, it's always something like that. But yeah, I was like, at least I can have this. I can have these victories. But no,
Yeah, it sucks.
got got my ass kicked. And but by the way, all the women that have said no to me in the last 10 years, this is your fault that that these situations happen to me. So I hope you could all sleep at night. You know what I mean, Gary?
I would not have showed up to hang out with a hinge date with
Well,
her daughter and son that she
I
also works
I
with.
just was like, I didn't have
You
anything
just
to
said
do.
fuck it.
It was my only night to go out. I didn't have anything, and bowling sounded fun. I haven't bowled in a while.
I'll give you that.
Whatever.
I like going bowling too.
So yeah, I'd love to bowl. What happened to your head?
Um,
You have a mark. He's got a mark on his head. Doesn't
I
say anything. Just
I
what? What is it?
I got I was slap boxing the other night and
No, that's where do you hit in the face with that,
uh
or is that just like body slaps? What is it?
it's well, we were hitting in the face.
Oh man.
It was a late night slap boxing competition between me and a friend of mine, and it just got a little out of hand. I punched him in the nose.
That's not a slap.
I didn't mean to.
Not a slap.
No, but and then he hit me in the head, and I hit him in the head. But I mean, we're friends, so it wasn't a big deal. It just it got a little bit intense.
Yeah, you guys sound like good friends.
Well, when you're full of testosterone, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, man, you guys are manly. So, well, that's cool. But so remember last week I was talking a lot of football talk, a lot of Joe's football life, a football life. Joe Marrese on ESPN. Remember they have those football
No,
life.
you'd be on Hulu or something.
Yeah,
man.
Hulu.
ESPN's dying. You're an up and comer.
Yeah, I mean they have that. That was, I think they do the series of that, a football life or whatever. But yeah. So this week I want to talk. I want to talk baseball. I had a, the thing is, I was a great athlete growing up. Not, I mean, I shouldn't say that, but I played a lot of sports, and it was a big part of my life, and especially baseball because we grew up across the street from a park that had a baseball diamond. So naturally, me, my brother, my dad, we'd go over there. He'd throw us batting practice. We'd do that like a lot. I don't enough to where me and my brother were both really good. all-star every year. I made the all-star team every year in my league, in my town.
Right.
Now, was I also the coach's son? Yes. And later on, I don't want to say my talent went down, but I remember in high school, all of a sudden I couldn't see the ball anymore. Now,
What?
I got glasses and contacts,
Oh.
but I used to, at this point, I was playing outfield, and I remember for whatever reason, I could no longer pick up the ball in the sky.
That's what you mean.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
that's going to take me to this sucks for the week, everybody, and this sucks is not being able to see the ball anymore. Hey, I'm a great athlete. I'm a really good baseball player. Not anymore. The ball's up in the sky. Guess what? It's disappeared, and it drops over my glove, and I look like a freaking moron in front of everybody. And my coach yells at me. So thanks a lot. Eyes or what? I don't know what happened. Yeah, I would just because I could see. I don't know what happened to my depth perception. So from that point on, I never played outfield again. Like when I played men's league softball, never played. I was just like terrified of playing the outfield because I can't see. I couldn't pick up the ball anymore, no matter what time of day. And it was sad for a guy that I thought was a really good outfielder, but it's all right. I played pitcher, catcher, shortstop throughout the years. Those were my best positions. Always loved hitting. Man, I could hit. I was a line drive, shots. And my favorite was we played at this park, too, that the outfield kind of went downhill. So if you just hit a line shot, it would just keep rolling if it got past the outfielders. And you'd get a home run. And,
I see what you're saying.
I had more fun legging out home runs than hitting them over the fence.
Yeah.
I had a couple that went over the fence in my career.
In the park home runs?
Yeah. But like there wasn't a fence though. Like you played at a lot of parks growing up that it was just the field, and if you just hit it far, it just keeps rolling and rolling. Those are more fun. I like that.
Yeah, I remember playing baseball and I was never really a great hitter. Really, I was okay. I guess average probably. I wasn't that great of an outfielder. I was really fast when I was younger.
Oh, nice.
That was what I was.
Steal some bases.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I was good at. I think they had me what do you call it? Pinch runner.
Oh yeah, pinch run.
I did that sometimes.
Yeah, you could do that.
I stole home plate once.
Oh yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
But I wasn't that good at baseball. I actually really didn't like playing baseball that much, or football for that matter. I was a hockey player. You know that.
Yeah, I feel like baseball was the sport that people quit the most. Like people started playing that, and I feel like that was quit more than any sport.
I think it's because baseball is one of those sports that used to be a lot more popular, and now it's not because people's attention spans are shortening, and baseball is maybe just too boring.
Yeah, it could be that. And then also competed with soccer. It was the same season as soccer.
Soccer's something I hated. I
played it a little bit, but not competitively, just like for fun. But
I got at a soccer camp, I got kicked in the face.
Ooh.
And I think it irreparably damaged my jaw.
Kicked with some Lotto spikes. I remember those Lotto.
Yeah. And I think that was the start of what developed into TMJ.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Man, that's nuts.
Yeah, and I was like 6 years old when that happened. Jeez. Or maybe I was 8, but you get the point. I was younger.
Yeah.
And over time, wearing a hockey helmet, I think, exacerbated it. Or maybe it was something else. Maybe I grind my teeth when I sleep. That's what one of the doctors told me, but I don't think I do. But yeah, it developed into TMJ, and I also think that TMJ is connected to giving me migraines because I get really bad migraines.
I'm sure I'm sure that's connected.
So soccer ruined my fucking life.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, baseball, I took some shots as far as like getting beamed, like when you get hit by the pitch.
I don't know if I would like stood over the plate or what the fuck my
Yeah,
problem
I
was,
seemed
but
to always. Well, I was a righty hitter. I seemed to always, whenever I faced a left-handed pitcher, I feel like they hit me every time.
I got hit by a
I
lot of
got one
pitches.
hit once on the inside of the ankle by a lefty. I still remember that. It was at Southwest Park in Park Ridge. It's haunting me.
I got hit in the head. I mean, I had a helmet on. It didn't
Yeah,
really hurt,
no,
but I got,
that feels weird. Yeah.
I took a baseball to the head, maybe more than once actually, and I did take a shot to the cup one time.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
cup.
I got hit in the two worst spots.
Yeah, I played
spots.
catcher a lot, so yeah, it was a lot of cup action for me. Catcher was fun.
I never really got hurt too bad playing hockey because I was very good at it and I was really confident. So, being confident in whatever sport you're playing in and being good at it, it's easier to avoid.
It is, yeah.
getting into something like
That's what
that.
they say.
I got slashed in the throat
Mm.
one time. Also, I was pretty much the only guy on my team that ever got in fights because we didn't have the maskless helmets, so there wasn't much point in fighting.
Right.
And people wouldn't throw their helmets off, but I would fight people with their helmets on, which is really stupid.
I wish I would have played hockey. I only played. We played a ton of street hockey with the rollerblades by my house. But
totally different.
yeah, I know. Totally. I mean, you can't play everything. I played football, baseball, basketball. I mean,
do you like playing basketball?
Can I get a minute to sit down and hang out with my friends? Yeah, I played. Yeah, I liked basketball. Basketball became my favorite sport to play. Like as an adult, I played a ton of pickup. I haven't played in years, but yeah, I like basketball. I could shoot the lights out.
I hated basketball.
Give me the rock. It's going in the hole.
I wasn't good at basketball or baseball. I think that's the only reason I didn't like it.
Yeah, typically, if you're not good at a sport, you don't like it. That is kind of a common.
I don't mind playing basketball. Like kind of street ball, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
playing at the park.
Yeah,
because when you call your own fouls and shit like that, it's a lot more physical. And I was a good defensive player, but I wasn't good at offense. So when you play at the park and you're like there's not really fouls. Like you're almost like fighting sometimes.
Yeah,
I had a lot more fun doing that.
Yeah, I hate when people would call ticky-tack fouls.
Yeah. I mean, dude, we used to play basketball at a Schoolhouse Park, which was like the hometown park. I grew up in a smaller town. And I got thrown into the post a couple of times. You know, the
Oh, yeah, the bat that the hoops on.
Yeah,
big
and,
big metal poles. Yeah, you got to watch
that. That was normal, though. We didn't call fouls for stuff like that.
You just like go up for a shot and somebody would chuck you into it.
Sort of, yeah. But
Detroit Pistons style.
Well, and we did the same thing playing football. We used to play pickup football, and all the kids I hung out with growing up were all like Section 8 housing, projects housing kids. So they were all like pretty gnarly kids.
Yeah, it'd be full contact, probably.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got clotheslined once.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets rough. Yeah, we played
football.
tackle, and yeah, it's fun when you're a kid to play tackle.
Yeah.
You're
until you turn
you're very resilient.
Until you turn 26 and you don't have health insurance anymore.
Yeah, you don't want to be playing any football.
No.
Flag, nothing. Two-hand, one-hand touch, no. So let's get to Joe Code for the week here now. I had mentioned that my dad was my coach for a lot of years, and I made the All-Star team every year. Now, Joe Code is you want to have the talent to back it up. If you get some kind of what's the word? Fraternization in life, you got to have the talent to back it up. And I certainly did. Look at the stats. Look at my batting average.
What was it?
Look at the eyeball test. You could see that I was talented enough to make the teams every year. I mean, I don't know. It was at least over 300 every year, probably 400 maybe some years.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah, it is really good. That's how you make the
Did you ever
All-Star
bet
team.
like a 500?
No, I mean 500 would be crazy. I mean maybe like when we were real young, but because then it's hard to get people out. Yeah, T-ball I probably hit 500. Yeah. So, but yeah, had good batting averages. Let's what what do you say we do some of these emails?
I'd love to do some emails. It's my favorite part.
We got some. Looks like they're coming in hot. All right. Hey, listen to this. Hey, Joe, love your show. Please tell Gary to stop drinking Lone Star and to start drinking Shinerbach like a real Texan. Ooh. Jokes aside, you guys keep it up. You're doing great. What do you think about Shinerbach?
Shiner's good, but
All right.
Unless he wants to send me some money on my Venmo, I save a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, you like saving money. Yeah, that's right.
But you can Venmo me money at Gary R. Faust.
Yeah, there you go. Joe, did you get laid on V-Day? Okay, we're not. Let's stay out of my business.
Coming in hot.
All right? I'm not answering that. These guys. All right, what's okay, this guy uses a lot of F words, but we don't need to read all of them. What is up, Joe and Faust? When you're hungover, what is the go-to meal? For me, it's nachos of any sort. I'm a big, any kind of nachos, with or without meat. I might get that after this, even though I'm not even hungover. Now I want nachos since I mentioned it. I want them bad.
I'm racking my brain right now, but sometimes when I'm real hungover, I have a hard time eating. But I can give a little piece of advice here. In order to avoid a hangover, you can drink pickle juice the night before.
Okay.
Gatorade and Pedialyte work as well, but pickle juice is the best to avoid a hangover because it has a lot of electrolytes. And I guess the only thing I can really say about having a hangover and eating is, it's just drink Pedialyte, I guess. I have a hard time eating when I'm hungover, though. So.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, Joe, love the pod. When are you going to get your grandmother on the podcast again? I especially liked those episodes. Much love from San Diego. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I see. Yeah, I haven't called Grandma in a while because, we don't have that phone connector.
Yeah, the Roadcaster over here, the Bluetooth phone connection is broken. Although,
like when I did it at ATC, there was a thing where we'd plug in and
I can
it
do
would
that
come
here.
on the. Oh, you can?
Yeah, I just need to test it out and make sure it's still working.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, because I would like to call. Yeah, it is nice when I call my grandma. Yeah, because I don't want to do the thing where I just put the phone up to here.
Yeah, you don't want to
can't
do
hear
that. Grandma's worth more than that.
But Joe, now that you moved to Texas, can you see yourself getting into smoking meats or doing any Southern style cooking? I know you've said you don't like to cook, but I could totally see you manning a Traeger grill at a party. Big fan of the show. Look forward to listening every week. Yeah, you know what? I do want to become a grill guy. I'd rather do that instead of learning how to cook and all that stuff. I want to be a grill guy. Like in my building, there's a bunch of grills. I think I'm just gonna go out there and start like hanging out by the grills and just kind of get a feel for them and start phantom cooking and kind of get everybody's attention.
Are they the kind of grills that you use charcoal with, or wood pellets, or is it gas?
I haven't taken a close enough look, but they look newer, so I'm gonna guess gas.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, they don't look like you're not closing the lid, kind of like it's not a.
Oh, it's not a traditional charcoal.
Not one of those.
That's what I got out back.
Yeah, I liked those. Yeah, that's what
charcoal can be kind of
grew
a bitch,
up with
though.
those. Yeah,
honestly,
I love the smell of it. Ooh, a smell.
Charcoal.
Smell of burning charcoal.
I like the smell of just gasoline.
I don't know if it gets better than that. Yeah, gasoline smells are great as well.
Yeah, I love gas. Smelling it.
What do we got? Let's see. I think we got a couple more. Joe, weekly listener, followed you on from going deep. Oh, a vacation question. If money wasn't an issue, where are you going? Who you taking? And what beer you drinking? It's a good question. I would love to take my dad to Hawaii. I think that would be fun.
Have you been to Hawaii
Do some
before?
golf, and no, never have. And then, man, a Hawaiian beer, maybe.
A pineapple beer.
Yeah, drink some some local Hawaiians stuff. What is Kona a beer that they have?
I don't know.
But I mean, maybe just some Miller High Lifes out on the beach.
Yeah, or
maybe
Lone
a
Star.
Corona.
You get a Lone Star.
Not
out
a
there.
Lone Star.
A Shiner.
Loan this star.
What about let me ask you this. I got a question.
Oh yeah,
I got an email question.
it's a verbal.
What if I was to ask you, what is one place you wouldn't want to go on vacation to? That's a popular vacation destination.
Probably like. That's a good question.
I have one.
I'm thinking. I probably wouldn't want to do. I definitely would not want to do a cruise or like one of those all-in resort things in Mexico, like something like that. I'm not really interested in.
Yeah, I had around the time we started. You started recording this with me. I went to Tulum.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's like a lot of women go there, right? Or,
Yeah.
Why did you go?
Well, I went with my ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
But that's not why I didn't like it. It was more expensive than Austin.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Where's that? Like southern Mexico or something?
It's on the east side of Mexico. It's south of. It's way further south of Cancun.
Yeah, I have no interest.
Yeah, well, the reason I bring this up is because it was more expensive than Austin, and
was it even fun?
Well, I was there for a wedding, and then
oh, okay,
yeah,
well, that's cool.
It was okay, but my the other reason I didn't like it was because I felt like I was just in an American section of Mexico. Does that make sense? I didn't really get the experience of the other country's culture.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, you want to go to a different country and experience.
It was very
that.
surreal, you know.
Yeah. So, man, I'm really getting hungry, and this is great of the week is a. Now we're talking local Austin food here. Now this is I had this Via 313 pizza.
Yeah,
this is
Detroit
great.
style.
Detroit style. Had it last night. Got my own personal pepperoni. 4 nice squares of that Detroit style
deep dish.
Yeah, it's like they drizzle some sauce on top, right in the middle. Pepperonis were spectacular. Crunchy edges. It was great. Soft crust.
Have you ever
crunchy
had
edges? Via 313 Detroit style. Ooh, man, I could go for some more.
Have you ever had?
I could go for some more. What?
Have you ever had Jets pizza?
No, people always talk. I know that's a famous Detroit chain. Is that better?
Okay, this is what's weird. Is that Via 313 is a local spot and it's very well known. I think it's maybe even won some awards.
The place was packed too.
But
yeah.
Jets Pizza is just as good, and it's a chain and it's cheaper, and it's you wouldn't expect that from a pizza chain.
Yeah, I want to try more Detroit style, which I've had basically throughout the years. It's pretty much Sicilian pizza.
Right. It's that square sort of deep dish. It's not like Chicago deep dish.
Yeah, it's not quite. It's like in between like a thin. It's basically in the middle of a thin and like a deep dish.
Where do thin crust squares come from?
Chicago.
That's a Chicago thing?
Yeah.
I thought Chicago was Chicago deep dish.
No, but I feel like I maybe talked about this before. Maybe not. Maybe not here.
I don't think
I might have talked this on episodes a long time, maybe some of my early episodes, but Chicago thin crust pizza is the real hero of
there was a place
the Chicago pizza. It's like all the locals know like the thin crust tavern style.
Right.
the small squares.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's the best
So
pizza.
there was a place in my hometown called Marion's Pizza in Dayton, and it was thin squares, which I didn't know was from Chicago, but it was one of the best pizza places in the city. Actually, it probably was the best pizza
Yeah,
place
I
in the
mean
city.
I love that pizza.
I like New York style personally.
Yeah, I do too. But like a Chicago thin square cut.
Do you like
Oh
it
man,
greasy?
sometimes.
I like a greasy New York slice of pizza.
Yeah, fold it and stuff.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah,
I think that's probably just because I grew up with that. My dad's from upstate New York, but
yeah.
nonetheless, so deep dish comes from Detroit, and that Chicago deep dish is just a Chicago's take on the Detroit style.
No, Chicago deep dish is its own thing. Detroit style's like
The square,
that's like its own thing. That's like
like a four corner pizza.
yeah, it's like if you've seen like Sicilian pizza, it's basically that. The dough level is basically in between like a New York and a Chicago deep dish. It's just in the middle. It's like a double dough.
Well, a Chicago deep dish is a that's deep. That's a
Yeah,
deep slice of
yeah. The
pizza.
Detroit's not quite that.
Yeah.
So, uh, all right. Well, I think we're about to wrap it up, and I'm not going to be going on any more group dates. I'll say that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting my foot in the sand of I'm not going to be Mr. Nice Guy anymore. It's just about making better use of your time. Like, hey, is this worth my time to go out with a million people on a date? No, it's not. I don't want to go bowling with you and your friends. Like, why would they want this new guy? Like, what is everybody gonna be judging me anyway? I don't know. I don't get the psychology behind it. A guy would never do that. A guy would not ask a woman. I'd be like, hey, you know what? I'm actually gonna bring two of my coworkers. I mean, again, whatever the woman wants to do to feel comfortable, but I'm gonna be going on more meaningful dates coming up, and yeah, I'm gonna keep everyone posted on the potential stand-up show that I could be running now. Hopefully things move forward with that because I've really been busting my ass trying to find a venue, and then I might have just stumbled across one that was right under my nose the whole time. The place where I valet. So we'll see. But all right. Thanks everyone for joining us today. That's gonna be it. This is Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese. Thanks.